Hey, what's up guys? It's Pixelated-Apollo. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you guys are doing well, and welcome back to the Seven Kingdoms mod for Total War Attila. I just want to remind you guys that this is still in closed alpha. It's still a work in progress, and everything that you see here could potentially change. Also, I want to explain something here, why the battle replay is still paused. That is because we're doing something different today. So this is technically a 2 vs 2, and I am taking on Jackiefish. But we have AI allies, so yeah, this is going to be really intriguing, and I can get away with talking crap about my ally, you know, like, oh, you're terrible, and nobody will get their feelings hurt, so that's nice. And then the map here is pretty interesting. You got this nice slope in the center, so it's a bit of a battle of terrain. So let's go ahead, look at the factions that are going to be in today's battle. So I am commanding House Frey. I don't think we've seen them yet before. Pretty cool. You know, they're not super flashy, but, you know, they're all right. And then I have House Lannister as my ally. And then we're taking on Jackiefish, who is leading House Baratheon. So he's got Stannis the Manus. And then helping Stannis, he has House Arryn. Oh, for the Vale. One of my favorite factions, I think. One of my favorite houses. So let's look at the army comps, and then we can finally get this one started. We'll start with my ally. Guy's such an idiot. Oh, I love it. I can get away with so much. Tywin Lannister is his ally, and then he's bringing about 4 units of Lannister heavy cavalry, and then he's got 1 unit of light swordsmen, and then he's bringing about 3 units of Lannister heavy spearmen, and the rest of his army is consisting of crossbows and heavy infantry. My army is very similar. I have a good amount of the Frey heavy swordsmen, and I have 4 units of the Frey heavy cavalry, and my general, of course, is Walder Frey. The big Walder. Fantastic. Alright, so that's, and then I have crossbows as well. Actually, you know what? I think Lannister has a mix of longbows and crossbows. But yeah, that's pretty much my army. Let's move on to Jackiefish's army. Good old Stannis, a fan favorite. He's got some Dragonstone longbowmen. He's bringing in some Dragonstone heavy spearmen, and he's got some Dragonstone heavy swordsmen. For his cav, he's got about 4 units of the Dragonstone heavy cavalry, and look at those upgrades on the cav. Obviously, he's going with a very quality-focused army, and then here is his general Stannis Baratheon, the true king. And then for his ally, House Arryn, bringing a good amount of heavy cavalry. Again, lots of upgrades on these guys. Here is Jan Royce. And for his infantry, he's got some heavy swordsmen. Again, very similar to Jackiefish's army comp. So let's check out those swordsmen. Pretty cool. And then he's got some longbowmen. Jackiefish had some longbows as well. I think I already showed you that. And yeah, so mostly swordsmen, longbowmen. I think he's got a couple spears as well. But yeah, those are the armies. Are you guys ready for this mosh pit of death and destruction? Here we go. All right, so naturally the AI going in very recklessly. You can see the bird. Oh, look at that. The birds are flying around. They're eager for some food. You know, a lot of death is going to be on this battlefield. Oh, check out this army, though. Check this out. Massive force. So I was just letting my AI just, you know, do his thing, and then I would just try to support him in his fight. So yeah, he's moving forward here. And he is moving up his crossbows, trying to get them in position to try to spray down on the enemy. Unfortunately, Jackiefish's side is a little bit closer to the hill. And look at this, House Arryn with their very deadly knights charging in. You got some bolts coming in as well. And here comes a counter charge from House Lannister. And we'll go ahead and do some slow-mo here. We're going to be doing a lot of slow-mo in today's battle because it's just so intense and there's just so much going on. So yeah, let's go ahead and view this epic fight between House Lannister and House Arryn. And we have more troops running in the center. We can see that Jackiefish is kind of deployed over more towards the right, looking at his point of view. I was more just right behind my ally. So you can see my army's just kind of, you know, sitting back here waiting for, you know, an opportunity to support House Lannister. And look at all the infantry going crazy, charging forward. We do have some cav retreating, so the AI is retreating from this fight, I think, because they realize that more infantry, more reinforcements are coming this way to support that cav engagement. That guy's dead. RIP. All right, we'll do normal speed here. Here we go, infantry colliding in the center. House Arryn versus House Lannister. Oh my god, look at that. So much infantry. That was a beautiful cinematic fight right there. And here comes some light swordsman taking on the heavy swordsman. Not a great matchup there. And we have more Cav. And look at this, Tywin Lannister. He don't care. He's already in the fight. He wants to, you know, shed some blood this day. And more spears are coming over this way. All right, so we're going to do some slow motion just to look at the, you know, the tactics of the battlefield. So we can see more of House Lannister Cav just running around in the center. Some crossbows tightly packed together. Not sure what they're doing. And unfortunately, my ally is outnumbered here, but they should be able to hold for quite a long time. And he has more Lannister Cav running down House Arryn Cav. Back here, we've got the longbows of House Arryn, letting loose a lot of arrows. All right, so, oh, here's the charge. Oh, we missed it a little bit. So, yeah, massive Cav charge over here. I got Jackie Fish off guard. He did not see my Cav coming from the forest. At first, he was like, whoa, is that the AI doing that? I was like, no, the AI is not smart enough to set up an ambush like that. But that was pretty funny. It would be crazy, though, if the AI actually pulled that off. But we do have some of his Cav over here surrounded by my infantry and by my Cav. But that was a really cool Cav charge right there. Glad we got it. We're close to missing it. Alright, so let's do more slow-mo here, guys. These battles are so fast, so intense. Alright, so my infantry is actually charging forward and helping out my ally because it seems like he's struggling to take on this House Arryn infantry. Also, we have some Baratheon boys trying to fight off House Lannister. So here we go. Come on, House Frey. Show some respect. Fight for Lannister. I don't know why I said show some respect. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But I got more spearmen going this way, trying to help out, trying to surround the infantry that's double teaming my ally. So, you know, House Frey, they just look like a bunch of bums. I don't know. They look like river people. And yes, I know they are river people, but look at the House Arryn here. It's so like well equipped. They look well disciplined. My guys look like a bunch of bums. But let's be fair. I think House Frey kind of, you know, in the story, they're just like helpless bums. And House Lannister has to save them every time. Let's actually slow down the camera here and get a nice view of the main fight here. You can see that House Lannister is doing some cycle charges. Very intense fight. A lot of arrows flying overhead, going after the crossbows in the back there. Oh, that guy's just covered in blood. And this is just a mosh pit of death. Very fun, though. Very fun. Here comes some spears. Oh, my God. The intense close quarters. This is where I charge in my general. Jackie Fish here. Let me go ahead and show you guys. So Jackie Fish, he found a gap in the battle lines. So he's trying to break through the gap. Actually, no, this wasn't. This wasn't. Oh, and there goes Tywin Lannister. He has been killed, fighting off. I don't know what he was doing. He's fighting off Stannis there, and the infantry able to take him out. But yeah, there was a big gap there, and the AI actually did a good job of trying to close the gap and do a shock cav charge into this infantry. My general's still waiting back here. He's actually fighting a little bit, but I'm making sure he doesn't die because we already lost Tywin. God, my ally is such an idiot. Alright, there we go. Such an intense fight going on. Let's go back to the front lines over here because this is my favorite part of the battle. Such a long line of infantry fighting. Here's some of my infantry taking on House Arryn. And House Arryn really just blobbing up their infantry over here, taking out one unit of House Lannister. We got more swordsmen. I think these guys are breaking, actually. Oh, no, they're falling back. They are falling back. My general is back behind the lines, and my crossbows are trying to shoot at anyone that, you know, comes in their range. I got some crossbows headed up this way. I think I was actually chasing down some cav. I didn't mean to run this far up, but I told my crossbows to shoot at this cav unit because they are close to breaking, and the more cav we can kill, the better. And we are making a very deadly push on this flank, and they are breaking just from our sheer number of troops that are surrounding them, which is really good because we are not doing so hot on other spots. Oh, is this a hammer and anvil? Nice, Lannister. All right. Good job redeeming yourself there, ally. So this battle's a little framey. I'm not sure what's going on lag-wise, but it's not too bad. I might have to like turn down the shadows or something in future battles. But again, overall, it's not too bad. But yeah, it's not looking too good. Stannis, he's sent over a lot of his infantry over here, and he is cutting down my my spears, my crossbows, and my cav that's just trying to hold them back. Over in this cav engagement, again, he's got some extra infantry just chopping up my cav. And he's able to send over a lot of infantry over here because his ally is just kicking butt over at his side. So he doesn't have to commit all his infantry on that side. Alright, so let's see what's going on. The balance of power is slowly shifting in favor of Jackie Fish, but this isn't over yet. And I still have, you know, we're still winning over on this flank. So if we can just continue to win there and then surround the general who's fighting in the front lines. My general is doing some hammer and anvil. Oh, nice. But they're still getting hit a lot by some bows. Just trying to take out this this Dragonstone infantry. I'm gonna keep my general in the fight, prolonged melee, just to break him. We can't have enemy infantry behind our lines, obviously. So there we go. We defeated him. And now I'm sending my infantry to other parts, you know, of the battle where they're needed. It looks like they're charging up this great hill to try to attack House Arryn from the flank. House Lannister just getting swallowed whole. And oh, look at the archers coming in, just wrecking this infantry unit. But fortunately, they will not break and they will attack the flank here. But in such few numbers, what are they going to do against this horde of House Arryn swordsmen? Got more infantry just pouring in this fight here. My crossbows are breaking the cav. The cav actually tried to charge in, but they're just too weak. Oh, get wrecked, dude. Alright, and we killed the enemy general, so there's still hope at last. We can still win this one. A lot of their troops are now wavering because of their general falling on the battlefield, you know, dying on the battlefield. But over on this flank, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Stannis is breaking through our lines. Our men are crumbling. I have some crossbows in the back here trying to fire down through the forest here to take out some of his troops, but the forest is definitely not helping me too much here. And I am down to 2 cav units. This one, oh, actually it just broke. I'm down to this last cav unit. House Frey, come on. You can do this. I believe. I don't believe, but don't tell him that. And it looks like we were pretty much defeated over here. There's still some Lannister infantry. Got more fighting over here. Yeah, House Frey. My troops are going to get just slaughtered here. Pretty even matchup here, you know, with House Arryn versus House Lannister. We finally defeated the infantry that was surrounded. Now we can swarm our infantry and try to flank around what's left of the House Arryn infantry. And my crossbows are on a pretty good hill here, firing down at the enemy archers. But there's still so many left, and longbows are just so deadly in this game. It's kind of crazy. Oof, you can see the longbow volleys coming in. Here comes a cav charge. House Arryn trying to get behind our troops. Trying to cut down some of our own cav. House Lannister going to meet them on the battlefield. And, oh, yep, this is where Stannis has broken through the flank. Look at all the death and destruction on the battlefield. It's such a struggle at this flank near the tree line, but Stannis is victorious, and he's going to be able to send in some reinforcements. My general is still alive, but he's just getting peppered down by archers. Not much I can do about that. I'm going to go ahead and charge into Stannis' army here. Try to get a break, maybe do something. Yep. And that's going to wrap up today's battle. Not going to be able to defeat Stannis the Manus. And he's going to be able to swallow our infantry whole over here with his extra infantry that won on the flank. Amazingly enough, my cav over here is still winning. That's pretty crazy. with all the infantry, just the frames just suffer. Yeah, massive break here. General is breaking. House Frey has been defeated. House Lannister has been defeated. And this is a victory for the one true king. But it was a valiant defeat. Now, I'm so sorry about the frame rate. I'm probably going to have to, in future videos, drop the shadow quality or do something to make it run a little bit better. But that's Total War Attila for you. It's just so poorly optimized, which is pretty tragic. But let's go ahead and end the replay and look at these stats. And I will explain how Jackie Fish and his ally won this one. First off, his CPU 2 was better than CPU 1. Just going to say that. And the longbows here, look at the kills. 413, 367, 357. That is insane. That is an insane amount of kills. And also, he had that high ground, which really helped. And then look at my crossbows. 9, 23, 1, 43. That's stupid crazy. Okay, so longbows I think are a bit broken as of right now in this current build, but I'm sure they'll balance it out later. And here's a great example. I gave House Lannister a mix of crossbows and longbows. Look how much better the longbows did compared to the crossbows. That's insane. But yeah, looking at my infantry, my spears did all right here. One got 115 or 115, and then swordsman did all right. Nothing super impressive. 80 with this cav unit, and then 75 with the general. Lannister not great except for some of his infantry and his archers. His cav got 102 kills. And then Jackie Fish, look at this. 363, 300, 251, 274. That is insane. His infantry did really well as well. And yeah, so that's gonna wrap up today's battle. If you want to see more battles like this where we mess with the AI, just let me know if you like this idea. If not, then I'll probably just stop doing it. But yeah, next time I'll be sure to lower some of the graphics or maybe lower the unit scaling just to have a bit of a more smoother battle. I apologize about the frame rate, but thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, comment, share. And if you haven't subscribed and you want to see more epic Game of Thrones battles, be sure to subscribe. So I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.